I wasn't even going to put out a video today, and yet here we are talking about Double Masters VIP packs again! Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, and welcome to what is essentially a bonus video on this channel, because to be real, Sunday is now dedicated to Fantasy Geographic, which is my Magic the Gathering lore channel. I've got a 31 and a half minute video coming out on that channel today, which is an epic exploration into the lore surrounding Joyren, Karn, and Urza, bringing battle to the Phyrexians in the Great Rift. And I think what I'm gonna do is actually premiere that video over there around 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone-ish, all right? So if you want to check that out, be over there at that time. I guess actually you can watch the video whenever. It will be available at any point. Anyways, we are here to talk about Double Masters VIP Edition. And the reason I decided to do this video today instead of just waiting until tomorrow is because for some people, time may be of the essence. We're here to talk about how Wizards of the Coast is offering a form of compensation for people who are dissatisfied with the Double Masters VIP packs. Now, not just if you're dissatisfied with what you opened, right? It's not just a, I didn't get a good pack. It doesn't operate that way. Basically, what it boils down to, if you haven't seen the videos that I put out already talking about the issues with Double Masters, there was one big sticking point. Some information just wasn't provided early enough, but it's actually the genuine misinformation that was provided about this product that's the problem, essentially under the category of what is believed to be false advertising. So on the back of these VIP packs, it says that you can get 2 foil borderless rares or mythics, which is a little bit, to some people, ambiguous and could mean whatever, but Wizards of the Coast came out and said, actually, you can only get 1 mythic box topper per these boxes, right? But that contradicts the information that was given out directly by their customer service, as well as contradicting information provided in a live stream where a question was specifically asked about box toppers and Double Masters, and it was clarified that yes, you can indeed get 2 mythic box toppers, but that turned out to be not the truth, right? Wizards of the Coast had to come out on Twitter and say, yeah, you know what, actually, we just wanted to clarify that you can't do that. So there are a bunch of people who are rightfully angry. I mean, at this point, when it comes to the previous issues where it was like, okay, they didn't tell you that rare box toppers would show up twice as often as mythic box toppers, that level of frustration, some people agree with it, some people don't. But the just straight out feeling lied to scenario that we've dealt with, that has been a bigger issue for players. So an individual who runs this information that I'm going to give you here comes from another YouTube channel. It's called Slow MTG. All right, so capital SL, lowercase OW, MTG, if you want to go and check them out for yourselves. Now, this is a brand new, very small channel. At the time of making this video, they have 5 subscribers, but they are bringing useful information to the table. You don't have to have a big YouTube channel to be providing worthwhile information. So Slow here went ahead and contacted Wizards of the Coast customer support to basically explain his frustration over this product. Now, I don't believe that he posted the original email that he sent, so I don't know the specific wording that he used, but from my understanding, this is based off of contacting him and saying that you feel misled by the essentially false information that was given about the box toppers. By the time the information was given, it's really too late to put in any kind of cancellation order. That you are like when you write an email to customer service, and take this from somebody who actually worked in customer service, the job of the customer service agent is to try and make the customer happy within certain parameters. One of the things you don't want to do is do one of these, I'm never shopping with you again sort of scenario. Like when you come in from that angle, first of all, from the company's perspective, what's the point of trying to mollify you? What's the point of trying to make you happy at that point? If you've already indicated you're never going to give them the business again, then it doesn't make sense for the company to spend time and resources trying to appease you and keep you as a customer. So how you want to make it come across, and it's probably straight up the truth, because let's be real, a lot of people will complain about Magic, be unhappy with what's going on with the game, but keep coming back. I know I'm in that boat, so I'm not pointing at other people and going, you're a hypocrite for being unhappy and sticking around the game. Some people act like your only option is to, you have to walk, man. Stop complaining. Stop trying to hope things will get better. Stop expecting better from the company. You just have to leave. You deserve this. Like, there are people who are like that, and I genuinely feel like those people are just tired of the whole conversation. I think that the majority of people aren't genuinely just like, you know what, you go, you deserve, and you're the worst, and all this stuff that these people say, right? I think they're just tired of seeing this, or they just want like Magic to do well, and they view what you're doing as like a threat to the game they love. Whatever it is, you will have people come out and just tell you like, either you have to love everything they do, or you have to quit. That's not true. It's totally fine to be passionate about something, enjoy it when things are good, and when things aren't good, to expect better and explain that expectation to the company. I mean, that's ultimately how you get better products, right? You talk about what you're happy about, you talk about what you're not happy about, and you look for a correction in course in terms of like, we're going to change our behavior going forwards. So when you contact customer support, what you want to be saying is basically like, look, I'm a big fan of your product. I want to continue buying your product because I like it, but this substandard product basically leaves me very dissatisfied, and it makes it harder to give your company my money when I feel like I'm being disrespected. You're not valuing my money, you're not valuing me as a customer, and I feel like I've been misled. What can you do to kind of alleviate the situation? What can you do to make things better? Because that's the exact type of customer that a company wants to make happy. You care enough that you're contacting them about their product. You care enough that you wish to continue the business relationship. You are an engaged customer. And contrary to what the outside actions look like, Wizards of the Coast wants to keep us as customers. You know what I mean? They're not like, while it feels like they don't listen to the complaints that we make half the time, they definitely are registering these things, and they will be used to guide decisions going forward. Now, the biggest impact in terms of like something that will make them pay attention is customers politely showing their displeasure over this product and asking for customer service to do something about it. Because with the result that we've seen here, which I'm going to read the email out for you in a second, but with the result that we're getting here, you can see that it's actually going to cost Wizards of the Coast money in this scenario, and depending on the number of people who contact them, that's going to result in like a bigger effect from it overall. Because make no mistake, when it comes to a company's bottom line, that's where they're going to pay the most attention, right? So this individual, Slow, contacts Wizards of the Coast. Don't know the exact wording, but clearly they've expressed themselves in a way that got the message across to customer service. So the response email, which he posted in his video, you can go and check it out if you want. It says, "Dear customer, thank you for contacting us. We value all customer input and take your feedback seriously. We're sorry that your experience with Double Masters VIP Edition product was unsatisfactory. Because we're grateful for your business and appreciate you being a fan of our products, we're happy to be able to offer you one regular non-VIP." I like how they like have to put in brackets so people don't get confused. "One regular non-VIP Double Masters booster for each valid Double Masters VIP Edition UPC code you mail into us." Now, I've worked for customer service before, both on the phones and on emails. Can you imagine? Can you imagine reaching out to customer service and getting me? That'd be an interesting experience depending on the day. But regardless, this looks to me to be like a form letter. What happens is the people who work in these customer service jobs have varying levels of intelligence. So I've worked with some people who are very smart and some people who are not so smart. Actually, so unintelligent that it would blow your mind some of the things you hear them say and the way they respond to situations. You're like, okay, you can't be allowed to use your own judgment. And I feel like, and I mean, I can't prove this obviously because I don't work for the company, but I feel like there's no way a regular support agent is going to have the authority to independently decide that they will send you a Double Masters, like a regular Double Masters pack. These are like a premium item. and there's got to be limits to what the customer service agents are allowed to do. But regardless of whether I'm 100% right about this or not, this sets the standard. So either this is a form letter or this is what you can expect as a response either way. So it says that they will give you a regular Double Masters booster for each valid Double Masters UPC code. So where is the, I guess I can't see. Oh yeah, no, it's over here on the side of the box, okay? So basically what you do is you cut this rectangle off and send that in. I imagine you can send the whole side of the box, or I guess the whole box if you want to. But the UPC code is what they're specifically going to be looking for. So if you're thinking to yourself that you're going to contact them and request for them to do something, bear in mind you need the UPC code. So the instructions say, 1, clip the UPC code off your Double Masters VIP Edition product with scissors. I like the fact that, like, this is thought out for every level of intelligence. Are you dealing with a smart person? Are you dealing with a dummy? Be clear with your instructions. And actually, I like that they included that, because some people might be trying to pop it out with their fingers, you know, and instructions are important. Number 2, write your name and the best address for us to mail you the Double Masters booster on a piece of paper or 3x5 card if you have index cards kicking around. Interesting that it says best address, right? That's really just saying, like, what is your main address that you actually have the most likelihood of receiving mail to, right? Number 3, drop both the UPC barcode and the address in a standard business envelope with valid postage. I like how it's a drop. Address the envelope to Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast, attention, product replacement, 1600 Linz Avenue, whatever, Suite 400, Renton, Washington, with the postal code. We will mail you the booster to the address you indicated. Please note, if the UPC barcodes are not included in your mail, we will be unable to provide any Double Masters boosters. Also be sure to include a valid and accurate physical mailing address, as not doing so may delay the delivery. Honestly, I think they put up at the top, instead of the best address, putting valid and accurate physical mailing address would have been a little more clear, but that's nitpicky. Now, notice that nowhere in this email does it say you need to put in, like, you need to have a reference number from this email. So it's not like we've created a support ticket for you. Sometimes when you contact customer service, they'll create a support ticket, and you have to use that as a reference number so they can reference your case. In this email, it does not say that whatsoever. So basically, this to me reads as company policy is, if you send a Double Masters UPC code to the product replacement division of Wizards of the Coast, then you will automatically be sent a Double Masters regular booster to the address you include, because there is nothing, like, he could have emailed them under slow magic whatever, right? And that doesn't have any identifying information. So to me, this feels like they've already established this as the standardized response. Now, there are some people who've responded, because I originally found this post over on Reddit. There are some people who've responded that they contacted Wizards and they've said that this is insufficient in terms of compensation. Now, I don't know how it's going to go for those people, and I don't know what level, I don't actually know what level is fair compensation, but the fact that you can get a Double Masters booster out of this is something, and that's what drove me to make this video. I realized yesterday I wandered down to the store, and I saw one of my friends had purchased multiple of these, ripped open the boxes. Now, the boxes aren't designed to be reusable, like, say, for example, the Secret Lair box. So I'm guessing the likelihood is a bunch of people have cracked these and already thrown them in the garbage. It's, you know what, I legitimately actually just had a thought in my mind. I'm like, I imagine if somebody went down to the local game store, these boxes are probably just still sitting in the trash can. And most of the time the trash cans are just filled with booster wrappers and stuff anyway. So you could theoretically dig the booster packs out if you already threw them away to get your UPC codes back. But I thought about the feel-bad scenario that people are going to have if they realize, wait a minute, if I kept the box, I could get something back. But it's like, I mean, on all Magic products, even regular boosters, it says, please retain this product for future reference, which I always thought was hilarious. Because, like, what are you ever going to do with a booster pack for reference? First time in the entire history that I've been dealing with Magic where I thought to myself, man, I hope people kept the packages. So if you have the package, you can get this result. If you want to ensure that the information that's being provided is accurate, feel free to contact customer support ahead of time just to make sure that's how they're doing this. But this whole situation does read to me as a form letter where they're just going to have the auto result of send in your UPC code, we'll send you a replacement pack. So ultimately, does that make up for being essentially lied to ahead of time? No. Wizards of the Coast should be accurate with this. Hopefully there will be enough people who return the UPC codes for double masters codes that it makes Wizards realize that monetarily they're far better off making sure that the advertisements that they put out are accurate so people can make accurate decisions. It makes these products a lot more palatable when all the information is given to us up front. When we get in a trickle feed and ultimately feel lied to, that leads to a bad feeling for a very expensive product. Now, as I said, I would have left this until Monday, but I felt if I did so, the information wouldn't get to as many people fast enough, and more people would have thrown out their boxes with their UPC code. So hopefully that information is of help to you. Hopefully I got to the majority of you in time. For those of you who are in the sad boat of, I threw away the boxes, tell us your sad stories in the comments below. And everybody, if you want to have a good time, come on over to my lore channel. Legitimately, the Joyra lore that's dropping today is intense. They are bringing battle to this gorge full of an almost endless army of Phyrexians. And the whole thing just goes crazy and not the way you would expect. So, thanks for coming by, everybody. Let me know your comments and thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I'm doing, like, comment, subscribe, do all that goodness. If you don't like what I'm doing, let me know in the comments below. Oh my God, I can't believe your nonsense. Ah!